I think for anybody who is freshly pregnant, the first question on their mind is going to be, how can I have the best birth experience that I can? How can I have that birth experience that I really dream of, whatever that looks like? And so for a lot of people, they're beginning to discover what doula care really is. You know, many people still haven't heard of doulas, don't really know what the job involves, but for those that have, and can see the value, I think they still question, do I really need a doula? Is this not something that I can actually do myself? You know, can my partner not just stand around and massage my shoulders? Yeah, shoulders. Exactly. I've done the hypnobirthing. I've done my NCT. I feel really prepared. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Why splash?
And that was definitely me. Like I was super cocky with my first. I felt like, you know, I'd already looked into maybe becoming a doula in the future. I'd already looked into doing my training. I felt like I had the knowledge behind me. I was prepared to go into the labour room with all my statistics about
you kind of
avoiding
know it all.
induction. And then
without knowing that you don't know it all, you kind of really feel in control. And you think, oh, I'll be able to handle this.
Yeah. I know how to advocate for myself.
Exactly.
And then you get there and you're in labour. And actually, communication can be really difficult. And just having someone there who's experienced, who's seen it all before, that can do that advocating for you, if that's the role that you need from a doula, or if it's just having someone there just be a grounded presence.
And also, curveballs get fired.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, plans
all the time.
Don't go to plan. You know, that's why plan B has to be part of your plan A.
Yes.
And I think, you know, as much as, of course, the role of a birth partner is super crucial. You know, having that familiarity, having that person that you can trust. I mean, trust is a big one. Absolutely. You know, we all know that we need to feel safe. Yeah. And so having people around you that you can trust to have your back is a #1 game changer in successful outcomes birth. And often midwives, God bless them, you know, can't necessarily provide that, not because they're not trustworthy
or not willing,
but simply because they don't have the time to build those kind of relationships. And so often they come in and go out and shifts change and you get a different midwife, and there isn't that continuity of care that you really need to feel truly seen and heard, and like, oh, this is a team of people who understand fully who I am, what my story is, you know, because that's another really important part of all of this, is that we are not just the pregnant people that turn up on the day to have a baby.
We're everything that we ever have
exactly,
been.
Our whole lives behind us. And there's so much that we carry that can potentially impact how that birth becomes experienced by us as individuals. And I think a doula can work through those things with you. They can go over your life story if that's something that you feel is impactful. We can talk about, you know, potential triggers before they've actually happened. We can iron out things to kind of make that landing bed. I kind of think of it like a gym room, you know, like people can kind of, anyone, well, not anyone, not everyone's as nimble as I am, but you know, a lot of people could learn how to walk on a beam, let's say. Let's keep it simple, maybe not cartwheeling or, you know, hopping over the what's it, but you know, as long as you've got the security that there's a soft, bouncy, foamy mat on the other end, you're more likely to try it. Yeah. And I think that's a big issue with self-advocating, is that we are fearful of really saying, this is what I really want. I don't want an induction because, you know, I've heard bad things, or I don't want to sweep because I just want to believe my baby's going to come when it's ready, or
I actually just don't want that because I don't want that.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be a reason.
Precisely, and just that instinct, that maternal instinct that says, this, I feel healthy, this pregnancy feels healthy, why am I being pushed into a corner that I don't really feel comfortable being in? But then you've got all these external noises and voices and people's opinions, and it can be really hard, no matter how confident you feel and how much you think you know. As you said originally, you know, you go into it going, oh, I can advocate for myself, and
it's feeling.
And then when things go wrong, suddenly you're like, oh,
fucking hell.
Yeah, you're full of fear, and you're thinking, shit, this is all going wrong, and your partner's going, woo, and everyone's like, what do we do, everything okay, what can I do, you know, and then everybody, all these plans just go out the window, you know. But when you have a doula with you from the start, your doula's there going, it's fine, you know.
Let's take 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Can we have 5 minutes? Is there an emergency here?
We knew that this could be an outcome. This is something we can easily deal with. Remember what we said about and then you can calm the room back down again.
Borrow my calm.
Exactly, your favourite phrase. I love it. Borrow my calm. Yeah. Doulas are amazing.
Doulas are the best. Doulas are the best.